Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand.
Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, the continent, sometimes the world, talking about the latest casino and lottery jackpots. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Press releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com is the email address to send all the communications to us. This week, we're going to start off in the online world.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go BetMGM.
Nice.
Recently got a press release from our friend Katie over at BetMGM.
Mm-hmm.
BetMGM announced that, and actually we've got two jackpots to talk about in this press release that she sent over. BetMGM announced that a BetMGM player in Southfield, Michigan, hit the jackpot playing the Bison Fury game on a 40-cent bet, won $1 million.
Wow.
Yes.
See, I like stories like that. They don't bet a lot, but they win an incredible jackpot. 40-cent bet, huh?
40-cent bet.
See, that's in my wheelhouse kind of thing. You know, when you do these jackpots, you know, this person was playing $250 on a hand. I would never do that. But 40 cents, I'd do.
The one thing I like about BetMGM, when they send out a press release, they give the description of the game as well. And here they have the Bison Fury, developed in-house by Entain, which is one of the co-owners of this joint venture with MGM Resorts for BetMGM.
Okay.
Bison Fury is exclusive to the BetMGM casino platforms. That means BetMGM, Borgata, and Wheel of Fortune all have it. 5-reel game, always slot that features an American wilderness theme. Okay. Now, what they mean by always slot, it goes both ways. When they matches, it doesn't have to be starting from the left to the right.
Oh,
it can go right to left.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's a thing.
Okay.
That's a thing.
All right. I gotta tell you, there's a lot of Buffalo games out there. I mean, it must be...
Buffalo has always been associated with good luck for casinos.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something about buffaloes and good luck and all that stuff.
Yep.
But, you know, this one was one, I believe the way it sounds with the 40-cent bet going to $1 million, that had to have been not just a progressive, but it had to be the bonus feature that just kept racking up spins and money and all this other stuff. So
I mean, to win $1 million
on a 40-cent bet, that's
40
hard
cents,
to do.
You know.
So. That's actually very hard to do. To get $1 million. I could see a couple 100,000, but I'm assuming between it being a progressive and the bonus spins with the features and all this other stuff, $1 million on a 40-cent bet is doable.
Sure.
Now, we're going to lead. That was BetMGM Michigan.
All right.
Now we're going over to Pennsylvania because we got a BetMGM Pennsylvania story included with this.
Okay.
We've got a player from Pittsburgh. Won the Big One Colossal Cash Jackpot during her lunch break.
Wow, nice.
No word on whether or not, after she won her $525,726, whether she went back to work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that could have been the eternal lunch break right there.
How do you go back to work after that? I mean, my goodness.
And this was on not BetMGM Pennsylvania, but Borgata Online in Pennsylvania. So this is a BetMGM product, but it's Borgata Online.
Sure.
The game was the MGM Grand Millions Megaways. MGM's all over this, but it's MGM Grand Millions Megaways is the game.
We're talking about her. This is online, so
this is all online.
So she could have been sitting in her office or something,
or
like
in the lunchroom,
or in the lunchroom, or some cafe down the street from her office. I mean, what do you do after that? I mean, you're in the middle of the day. You got work. I mean, how do you concentrate in meetings and things like that? So I don't know.
What if she was actually sitting with other people at the table she was playing at?
Well, I don't know. It's one of those. I've never had lunch with people and
if you're in a break
talk
room,
amongst yourselves. I'm going to play some online casino.
Nowadays,
which you could do, I guess. Yeah. But I was assuming she was on her lunch break, sitting alone.
We don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
The lunch break was not described, but
Okay.
I don't know if she went back to work after the lunch break, so that wasn't part of all this. But
Okay.
but congratulations to
Yeah.
both BetMGM players. I know it's a Borgata Online, but it's the BetMGM platform.
Sure.
We're going to stay in Pennsylvania now because we've got a live Casino Pittsburgh jackpot to talk about, and this person who won the jackpot here at Live Casino Pittsburgh, it's the second time he's won a big jackpot at Live Casino Pittsburgh.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Stephen M. of Somerset Township got a royal flush on a progressive jackpot playing Texas Hold'em.
All right.
He won $240,991.
Okay.
Now that, like I said, his whole card, they went to the description. Whole cards was 10 and Jack of Spades, flop the ace, King and Queen of Spades, hand of a lifetime. Yes. Second jackpot for Mr. M over here. He hit a $380,065 jackpot. Another royal flush back in January.
Okay, so 2 jackpots in the same year, huh?
2 jackpots in the
Wow.
same year, same place,
Nice.
same game.
Wow.
Texas Hold'em. And
Was it
royal flush.
okay?
Both
Same
on a royal
game,
flush.
huh? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Was it? I mean, was it? I missed what you
Almost
just said.
identical hands. The first
Was it a one of those?
Texas Hold'em table games.
It was a table game.
Yeah, it's a
okay,
table game,
it wasn't
yes.
in the
No.
machines. Okay.
No. But again, both royal flushes. That's very unusual to see royal
Wow.
flushes hit twice. Same person, same casino.
See, now I have to
same
know,
game,
is it the same-
winning hand?
Same seed, same.
That's
is it-
you got to go to the next step and see if
same dealer. We got to see if this is
the winning hand
if
was
there's a pattern here.
But here the winning hand was the same, both royal flushes.
Okay.
Different actual individual cards.
Okay,
though.
all right.
He was dealt. The first one was 10 and Jack of Spades as the whole card. Here was 10 and Jack of Hearts as the whole card.
Okay,
Then
all right.
Ace, King, Queen, and Ace, King, and Queen of Hearts were dealt on the rest of the deal with the Jack as well.
Okay. I've
So-
never been to the Live Casino Pittsburgh. I've been to the Live Casino Philadelphia.
Yeah, I
Which is
haven't
great.
been to Pittsburgh yet. So, going down 95, we're going down to Florida, and now we've got 3 jackpots happening at the Seminole Casino Hotel Immokalee.
Okay.
All in May. We have 3 lucky Floridians.
All
They're
right. It's
they're
all
all
in-
locals.
all
They're
in May,
locals. All in May.
All right.
Player 1, all remained anonymous too, by the way. Player 1, $107,000 on this game name kills me. Daji Dalai slot machine.
Okay.
Actually, on my birthday, May 13th.
Oh, okay. They had a happy birthday.
Yes. I did not win anything on my birthday, but this guy did. On May 24th, we have a player 2, number 2, winning a jackpot of $251,000 on Quick Hit Platinum slot machine.
All right.
Never seen that game before.
I probably have seen it. It's a lot of these, you walk through the gaming floor, you see them all the time, you just don't know their name. That might be one of them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The last player was on May 29th, player number 3. They have it labeled in the press release. $217,000 on a dancing drums machine.
I know that one.
Not the dancing drums explosion, but
Okay.
this is the classic one, I guess you
the
can call it.
classic dancing
Yes,
drums.
because there's a dancing drums explosion.
I
That's
think I
everywhere
played the
too.
explosion one. So
I don't know the difference. I mean,
I
I
don't-
would
I don't know.
assume more bonus features
Yeah, I
and
guess.
that sort of thing.
more
And-
bells and whistles, I guess.
And the Immokalee property also put this in for the press release. During 2023, $355 million in total jackpots have been paid out.
So
at
that was
property alone.
So that was last year, huh? 2023.
Yes.
$355 million in total jackpots.
Yes,
Huh? Wow.
yes, that was all last year. They haven't announced what they gave out this year yet.
Okay.
Now we're
Do casinos do that? I mean, we're in
What do you mean?
June now. I mean, it's the 6th month of the year.
Some casinos
do a
put
lot
out
of
monthly
casinos give
statements.
well, I know they give out monthly statements, but do they do half a year kind of statements?
I haven't seen that,
Okay.
but I know a lot of casinos give out the summary of every month in terms of a press release of big jackpots.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I have those every so often here. But we're going back up 95 now. I should have organized this by geography. We're going to Harrah's Atlantic City.
Oh, okay.
Over in the marina. We have Camran. That's the guy's name.
Okay.
Won and I want to get the name of this right, the All-In Table Games Progressive Jackpot, playing 4-card poker at Harrah's Atlantic City.
Wow. Okay.
Basically, another royal flush.
Well, I guess they're the ones that pay off.
4-card poker, Royal Flush, won $461,428.
Wow. Okay.
Now, they call it one of the most unique and exclusive linked jackpots in Atlantic City.
Okay. Well, Harrah's is a Caesars property, so I'm assuming they're linking.
Tropicana, Caesars, and Harrah's are all together.
So they're all linked up.
And
so.
includes
I
certain
think they have a
games.
new shuttle bus, too. I think I saw that somewhere.
And they got a new promotion going, too.
Yeah.
Check that out, too. But it includes 4-card poker, which this was, Let It Ride, 3-card poker, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, Mississippi Stud, and Texas Hold'em Poker, all the table games.
Oh, okay.
None of these are actually in the poker rooms. These are just table
these
games.
these
are
are
linked
table
table games.
Yeah.
So it's a Atlantic City-wide progressive.
Yeah. I like
for
Harrah's.
Caesars.
I haven't been to Harrah's in a long time. I liked, what is it? They have Pool After Dark.
Yes.
Pool After Dark, which is their pool, but at nighttime it becomes a
Nightclub.
and it has a big stage and things like that. And they also have, I'm going to get the name of this wrong probably, but the Atlantic City Burger Company.
AC Burger Company.
AC Burger Company.
Yes.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, best burgers. Some of the best burgers.
That's my beat. I go to, you gamble, then you go get a burger, and then you go back and gamble.
Well, now we're leaving the East Coast. We spent enough time in Pennsylvania, Florida, New Jersey. Now we're going out to Nevada. We've got Suncoast Casino and a bingo win.
A bingo? We haven't had a bingo win in a while.
Yes, I know. But Suncoast has a very good bingo scene, and this was part of the 3 p.m. session one of the days.
Okay.
Wayne W.
All right.
was playing in the double dog progressive style game that they have going at the 3 p.m. session.
See, I didn't know they had a progressive bingo game.
Everyone's got progressive.
I guess
bingos.
everyone's got
Yep.
I don't know bingo too much.
This is double dob.
I know one thing about bingo. It's 3 p.m. It's not 3 a.m. 3 a.m. You never see a late night bingo win.
I had to look this up.
Bingo is kind of an early kind of game. So
Well, no, they have late
I
night
don't
bingo.
know. Yeah,
They have,
but I've never heard of anything winning $100,000.
But this
3 a.m.
this promotion Suncoast was doing was to get people into the afternoon sessions, and it works. 3 p.m. session brought in a jackpot of $134,446 playing double dog progressive bingo,
Wow.
and he did it in 35 numbers or less,
Wow.
which is actually kind of fast.
Yeah, because I think online where they have 75 or 90 ball bingo or something like that.
And that moves
So,
quick, but
yeah.
this was actually a live session, which doesn't move that quick.
Is there a bingo scene kind of thing behind the scenes? Are there like well-known bingo players? You know, you in the poker world, you know, there are well-known poker people. They have
I don't know.
you know,
that
they make
question.
news outside of off the poker table and stuff. Is there a bingo scene that we're not aware of? Or?
I mean, someone's got to do a movie on the underground bingo
Yeah.
scene like they do with the underground card rooms and all that stuff. But again, double dog progressive. Different places do double dog differently. I had to look this up because the basic definition, double dog means you're able to add 2 extra squares onto your card.
Okay.
So
All right. Well,
that's all I found out about double dog.
Okay.
I'm not a bingo expert, but if someone has an explanation, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Please send that in. Now we're going to be leaving the casinos in terms of the individual jackpots. We've got a press release that was sent regarding a brand new gaming lounge that was opened up.
oh, okay.
Gold Strike Casino, Mississippi.
Nice.
They have opened the Next Level Lounge powered by Aristocrat Gaming.
Okay.
All Aristocrat games.
Great.
Second floor lounge, 45 new games from Aristocrat.
I got to tell you, that's a big lounge there. 45 games?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
You're going to have
I've been to some lounges in Atlantic City. It was just like a corner of a room.
the Lightning Link Lounge.
Yeah,
And,
well, I don't want to, didn't want to name names, but it was.
There's
certainly wasn't 45 games in there.
Well, there's a whole bunch of different lounges out there. I know both coasts, both Atlantic City and Nevada, they now have a lot of different lounges. I know Nevada has a couple Buffalo lounges.
Well, the companies
yes,
sponsor them.
yes.
And that's the way it is on online casinos too. You can, there's
They got little
sections with
groupings.
the companies. Yeah.
Well, actually, you can organize your online casino. A lot of people don't realize that. You can actually organize it in terms of, so if they have this feature available, you can actually organize it by the games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that motivated. Once you play
Not
something
that
online,
motivated.
Once you play something online, it always says most recent game played on the side there, so you can always find the games.
Yeah.
So
But here we have 45 new games from Aristocrat Gaming, we've got Game of Thrones King's Landing. I've never played a Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Wow,
So I'm not familiar with the show. I don't know what's involved with that one. Then you have Buffalo and Friends.
There's another Buffalo game.
That sounds like a kid's show. Buffalo and Friends.
Yeah, right.
And then you have the Lightning Buffalo Lynx.
Okay.
All in there. They're going to have the games. You've got food. You got drink being served. And it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Nice.
Very, very nice looking lounge, too.
All right.
And now we're going to be leaving the casino scene and heading over to the lottery scene. We got a couple lottery stories to hit here. We've got a New Jersey story coming from Lotto.com. Now, Lotto.com is another one of those digital courier services you can buy your tickets through for the New Jersey lottery. We have a person who purchased a scratched lottery game through Lotto.com, which is kind of weird. It's a Jersey Cash 5. They say
What
it's
do
a
they
scratch.
do? They virtually scratch it?
They say it's a scratch lottery game, but it's Jersey Cash 5. That's the confusing part of this press release.
Okay.
I think the press release was kind of written wrong, but it was a Jersey Cash 5.
We appreciate you sending it.
Yes, but it was a Jersey Cash 5 ticket, $625,000 jackpot, biggest win to have been registered in New Jersey for Lotto.com.
Okay.
So it was a record for Lotto.com. But still far cry from the payouts that Lotto.com has ever done. We've got a $3 million payday from Monopoly 500 times in Colorado. It's one of those things where in New Jersey alone, right now, they've given $8 million out in terms of prizes, prize money.
All right.
So, 540,000 winning tickets through Lotto.com in Jersey alone.
Okay.
We got a story coming out of the South Carolina lottery, and it's not really a press release dealing with the prize. It was how the guy got his prize.
How the guy
his
got
strategy for buying his ticket.
There's a strategy, huh?
This is not.
I always love this strategy for buying lottery tickets. People have written books on strategy for playing slot machines. All right, let me hear the strategy.
Well,
I was see the strategy.
I was very intrigued when the first line was, a man from South Carolina has divulged the unorthodox lottery ticket technique that resulted in winning $300,000.
Okay. All right.
I was totally disappointed.
Let's get. Hey, if it works for him, good. Well done. But
his strategy.
I don't know how strategies come into play with lottery or slot machines.
His
or
strategy.
Like that. Go ahead.
His strategy. He picks whatever ticket is sticking out the furthest from the reel.
Oh, you mean like a scratcher?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Oh,
yes.
So he didn't have any
There was
numbers.
no.
Okay,
so no number
so
involved.
his thinking is
whatever's sticking out the furthest.
Sticking out the fur. What would that indicate to him? That's the most popular
Yes,
because it's
yes,
being pulled down.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Okay. Hey, yeah, obviously it works. So I'm not gonna throw stones at his, his theory here, but
it worked.
It worked. Hey, it worked.
The ticket he got was the $10 stacks of cash scratch-off games because that was sticking out the furthest.
See, now I'm gonna go into my local convenience store. Now I'm gonna look at the one that's hanging down the most. So if two are equally hanging down, you just disregard them and go to the one that's hanging down the next
furthest. Yes,
after them. Okay,
yeah, I guess so.
All right,
unless you've got a conscientious lottery clerk that puts them all back up in the reels.
Yeah.
That failed. This strategy fails in that area.
Maybe he shouldn't have said anything.
Yes,
because now the people in the stores are going to be.
Or
if you want to push a certain game, you just pull it down a little
further.
bit.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're going
maybe he shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, I know. And we're going to finish up with two North Carolina lottery stories here.
All right.
We've got a Bison Bonanza
Another
jackpot.
Buffalo.
Well, this is a bison. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between a bison and a buffalo, but
bison and buffalo are the same.
We have a bison buffalo jackpot on a $2 bet, $700,000, and she took the one-time payout of $520,000.
Good.
So, but it's a kind of interesting game for lottery. Bison Bonanza. You can actually have a bet size anywhere between 50 cents and $30.
Okay.
It's kind of a high limit game there with $30 on an online lottery. But and the other story we're going to finish on comes from a North Carolina man who used a social media post to win his lottery ticket, to win his lottery jackpot.
Okay.
One of his friends put a post up about winning $100 in the lottery. So he found out what his game was and it was the $400,000 jackpot scratch-off ticket.
Okay. And he won $100 on that.
No, his friend won $100.
His friends won $100 on that game.
And he put it up on social media, and he saw the post, this guy,
all right,
and said, okay, I'm going to try that. He went and got the same ticket. He won the $400,000
okay.
jackpot. So, they got the ticket. They got it at the food store, and he was sitting in his car with his cousin. They were scratching it off together.
All right.
And then he scratched off the $400,000 top prize.
Wow. That's
so
great.
Social media is a good indication of how some of these.
I mean,
another way to use social media
Sure,
is to see exactly who's
you can
winning
see
what game.
you can see what games pay off. Good.
Yeah, kind of an unusual story to end on, but
Hey, no. Good.
between the
whatever it takes.
Yes.
Whatever, if you read on social media, if you see something hanging down further, whatever your strategy is, if it works for you, good.
We have learned 2 new strategies for playing lottery.
Yeah, watch social media and also look for the ones that are hanging furthest behind.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Beatin the House. I'll be back next week with a whole bunch of new jackpots for both casino and lottery to talk about. Congratulations to the winners we did talk about this week, as well as the other winners that are out there. We only do $100,000 or more. There's a lot more winners out there, so congratulations to everybody. And as always, press releases, info@turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep those coming in.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.